my relatives would tell me, "Oh, you look quite chubby." Someone tell me what the social norm is. Hey guys, welcome to my channel Tokyo Foodie Sarah. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I make videos on Japanese foods and culture. When I was studying abroad in the UK, I would come back to Japan during holidays. Every time I came back to Japan, I would appreciate a lot of things, including, it's clean everywhere you go and service is great and so on. But one thing that really came to my mind was how skinny Japanese people were. Genetics definitely play a role in people's appearances, but as a person who's grown up in Japan, I knew that the environmental factors play a big role in the weight loss culture in Japan. Firstly, let's talk about BMI values. BMI, or body mass index, is a measure of someone's body weight based on their height. The ideal BMI differ between countries, but in the US, the normal BMI is said to be in between 18.5 to 24.9. Now this is just a measure of weight, so it doesn't take in account of fat or muscle mass. Muscles weigh more than fat, so if someone's muscular, they would have a higher BMI, but it doesn't necessarily mean that they're less healthy compared to those with less muscles. The ideal weight of a Japanese person is said to be BMI 22. A beauty weight is said to be BMI 20. And there's also a thing called model weight, or some people would like to call it the Cinderella weight, which is BMI 18. In both Japan and the US, anything under BMI 18.5 is said to be underweight. Okay, these are just numbers, but how many girls are actually willing to get to these beauty or Cinderella weights? A small study asked 84 students at Waseda University, it's a prestigious university in Japan, whether or not they want to get to this Cinderella weight. And surprisingly, 60% of them said that they want to reach this Cinderella weight. AKA, they want it to be underweight. Another study carried out by the National Institution of Youth Education found out that out of the 4 countries that were investigated, these include Japan, Korea, China, and the US, Japanese high school girls had the lowest weight with an average BMI of 20.2. And although Japanese girls had the lowest weight compared to the other 3 countries that were investigated, they had the lowest self-esteem, and over half of them said that they were chubby or fat. So, why do Japanese girls aim for such low weights? First of all, Japanese girls want to fit into nice clothes. Girls think that there are a lot of clothes made for skinny people, or clothes that would only fit skinny people. In fact, in a lot of clothes shops, you'll see a size F, which indicates free size. And according to the dictionary, free size means there are no limits regarding suitable size. In particular, with clothing, the size is suitable for all sizes. All sizes. And by all sizes, Japanese people mean small to medium. Yeah. Secondly, Japanese girls want to look like the top models. When you switch on the TV, you would see these overly skinny models, and on the other hand, when someone is slightly overweight compared to these really skinny models, they would get criticized for being chubby, and people would make fun of them. And then you see all these ads for weight loss, and the media is trying to make you lose weight, and it's like the media is shaming you for being normal. I believe that the diet culture is similar in other countries, but I feel like in Japan, the standards are a bit too extreme. Thirdly, Japanese girls may be influenced by their mothers. The weight loss mindset may be coming from their mothers at a younger age. A study was carried out asking mothers what they think about their daughters' bodies, and overwhelmingly, over 70% of the mothers that were investigated said that their daughters were not skinny. And lastly, Japanese girls want to fit into the social norm, aka social pressure. The media tells you to lose weight, and because it's all over on media, you go to school and you see all these girls trying to lose weight. And then you go home and there's a 70% chance that your mom thinks that you're not skinny, even though you're already underweight. There's a Japanese saying, "Deru kui wa utareru," which literally means the nail that sticks out gets hammered down. If you don't fit into the social norm, you get criticized. Someone tell me what the social norm is. So I've been saying all these things because I was once one of them. As a high school student in Japan, I read those fashion magazines for teenagers, and already there were so many articles on how to lose weight. It consisted of doing some mild ab workouts, cardio, and of course, eating less calories. I didn't have much knowledge in nutrition, so I just cut out carbs and fats because I knew they were high in calories. My aim was just to lose weight, so I didn't want to put on any muscle because muscles weigh more than fat. I went to an international school, so the environment I was put in is slightly better than the Japanese schools, but my friends who went to the local Japanese schools, they were trying to lose weight all the time. Then I left Japan and went to the university in the UK. There, I realized that not many people were obsessed about calories and weight. Plus, there were so many other things that interested me other than, just caring about what's written on the scale. I was having a lot of fun at uni, so I didn't really care much about my weight. But then my mom would see all these photos from halfway through the first term, and she would be like, "It's good that you're having fun, but you look a lot bigger now." If it was just my mom, okay, I would have just been like, okay, I can just take it as a compliment that I'm having fun at uni. Yeah. But then when I came back to Japan during the winter holiday, my relatives would tell me, "Oh, you look quite chubby." And then people I knew from my old dance classes would be slightly nicer and say, "Do you look a bit rounder?" Spending a few weeks in Japan did in fact make me realize that I was slightly bigger compared to when I left high school. In fact, I did gain 3 kilos within just the first 3 months. Bear in mind, I was very skinny back in high school. So then I would try not to eat too much during the holiday, and then I would lose about 1 to 2 kilos in Japan. And then when I went back to the UK, I would just eat veg soups and apples for my lunches and dinners. How healthy. But during the term, work kicks in and also drinking events kick in. I was still not chubby and I was much happier, and I do not regret this weight gain at all. I feel like spending a few years in the UK has really changed my mindset towards dieting and, weight loss. But then it kind of kicked in again as I started working in a Japanese firm. People around me were skinny, and even those middle-aged men were talking about how to lose weight and things like that. I felt like I also had to lose weight in order to fit into the norm in my company. The diet culture is definitely changing right now, with a lot of people starting to lift weights and consume more protein and eat more nutritious foods in general, including myself. Currently, I'm taking a different approach and I'm consuming a lot more calories, and I feel a lot happier right now. But the truth is, the majority of the population still believes in the old weight loss culture. I truly wish that the diet culture, especially amongst young females, change in the future, so that people can be much happier and not care so much about what's written on the scale. Is the diet culture different in your country? Please do let me know in the comments down below. I hope this video provided you with some idea on the diet culture in Japan. If you liked this video, please give it the thumbs up because it supports my channel. Please consider subscribing to my channel to see more future videos. Bye!